All right, all right. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome back to another live stream. We made it to see another day. It's a beautiful day here in California, like always. No rain, a little sunshine, cloudy, some blue skies, but nonetheless, it's another beautiful day. And most importantly, we made it to see today. And that's always a great thing to be able to wake up and basically have and get another opportunity to live life, to make improvements, and hopefully be a little better than the day before. So it's always a blessing. Hey, we got Sam Gloves in the house. Says, hey everyone, your glove friend is here. Sam, my friend, welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well. Glad to have you, as always. And the same goes for everybody else. I actually started kind of on time today, so that's nice. Anyhow, as usual, gonna wait a few minutes to give everyone a chance that's gonna be joining us to connect, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Although it's gonna be a pretty chill live stream, just like most of the time. Cheers to everybody. Got some coffee here. It's a little cold, but still got some coffee here. And of course, we got to stay hydrated. Got a little water. But anyhow, it was quite eventful just now, right before I got started. Washed some dishes, emptied out the dishwasher, so put dishes away, made room for new dishes or more dirty dishes, and then I was walking upstairs to grab a few things, and come to find out that old Nash, which is my girlfriend's sister's newest puppy, he's a black lab. He's got a little mix in it. Took another shit on the stairs. He took a shit yesterday, and now he took another shit today, so I don't know what's going on. Even though I've been here downstairs the whole time, I've been watching him, and I've been opening the sliding door so he can go out and do his business. And I don't know, he's probably smelling the shit from yesterday. So he took another deuce on the top of the stairs. So I had to clean that up and deal with that, which is not a big deal. At least it wasn't mushy, right? And it didn't smell, so that's interesting. We got Mitha Raya in the house. Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. We got Truth Seeker. Yo, bro, why are you doing dishes? Your girl should be doing that. I don't really believe in that. I believe that it's a team effort, and we all have to put in our parts. I don't really play that whole sexist role, like the girls, the women do all the cleaning and cooking. I do all that shit too. But hey, everybody lives different though. Everybody has different beliefs and point of views. But me personally, I don't buy and believe in all that crap. So I enjoy doing it, believe it or not. I enjoy cleaning the house. I like to have a clean house. I like to have clean dishes. I don't like to have a huge pile of dishes laying around and clutter. And I've always been one of those types of people that if I see something that needs to get done, I'll do it, even if it's not my job. So I apply that here at home, and I apply that at my jobs as well. So, but anyways, much love to you, True Seeker. Appreciate you being here. Happy Thursday. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. Not going to be doing too much, just going to be going through some parts and things, just like the title says, that I brought over from the old shop. Basically, just going to take an inventory on things and see what all I have left. It's all brand new parts, and then I have some miscellaneous things. So we're just basically going to go through it all and see what's what. And then eventually at some point get back to Big Bertha, which is our personal 661C. It's an M-tronic version. And then at some point after that, we're going to get into the 028. I have an 028 Wood Boss. Beautiful saw. It does run. It just needs It does need some work. So, but right now I just want to get an inventory and count of things that I have and just see what's what. Nora K says there is a spider on your head. What? Much love to Nora K. Happy Thursday to you. Truth Seeker says if you're paying the bills, you got to be taking, or excuse me, yeah, if you're paying the bills, you got to be a king in the house. Yeah, I mean, some people believe that, but then again, we all have to work. We all have to pay bills. Again, I don't really buy into that whole. To me, it's just nonsense, really. To me, you know, people, I feel like, for those that really do believe that, you know, whoever's the breadwinner gets a pass to chill, I think that's just a justification to be lazy. Anyhow, so let's go ahead and get started, man. If anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, we do have a form for concerns. I know most of what I have here, but I just want to see exactly what I have. Got some catalogs. Bailey's. Bailey's is awesome, man. If you guys hear the train, that's the good old Napa wine train. Very, very popular and known. Wine tours and things like that. So this catalog is just for, it's a little outdated. It's the 2023 Industrial Machinery Sales Catalog. So it has a lot of logging equipment and machinery. Chippers, I'm guessing stump grinders, bucket loaders, attachments, trailers. I love Bailey's, man. And they're here in California. So from here, they're probably about 2 hours away in a town called Laytonville. This is the master catalog. This one has, you know, you can find things like files, chains, bars, grinders, everything you need for chainsaws, axes, mills, whole bunch of stuff. My buddy Victor, when he went to the store, he picked me up these catalogs because he knows I'm a geek for all this stuff, and I like to kind of stay on top of what's going on. Nora K says, you ever been to Austria? No, I haven't. I wouldn't mind going. I feel like it'd be really beautiful out there, and it's good to travel. Granberg catalog. I met these folks over at Treetopia last year. So they are the founders and makers of Alaskan Sawmill. And they have other products too, like sharpening devices and whatnot. And so really cool people. They were doing demos. And yeah, they're just cool people. And it was really nice to finally put a face to the product, because I'm sure most of us have heard of Alaskan Sawmill or Alaskan sawmills and whatnot. And so this is just their product catalog that they were handing out. It's crazy. They even have something that's called a clip and trim, and it's an attachment for chainsaws that turns your chainsaw into a hedge trimmer. I know. I don't know about all that, but they have it. They do it. I believe they were doing slab demos with a Husqvarna 3120, which is equivalent to Stihl's 881. And basically, you know, another little handout flyer about slabs. So kind of just giving a breakdown, kind of letting you know, hey, if you're throwing away wood or material, you could potentially make some money off of it, you know, and profit from your waste. Appalachian Lumberjack says, I knew an Austrian painter. Much love to Appalachian Lumberjack. I like the name. Badass name. And we got IBS in the house. Hello, hello. Glad you were able to make it. So it says here, common species, 8-quarter cut, 24 by 8 foot finished slabs. So red oak, it seems like cherry being the most expensive, $312 per slab. $312 per slab. The cheapest one being poplar. Poplar. I don't know what kind of wood that is, but it'd be fun to get into. But it's not as easy as it seems. But and they also gave me a retail price list for all their products. This is last year's pricing. A 36-inch Alaskan mill bar and chain, $518, and of course that's before the good old tax. Which, if you're running an 881 and you're running the 59-inch bar, which is almost what, 6 feet, or is 6 feet? I'm not really good at math. 59 inches. Yeah, that bar is like close to $600 just for the bar, and then the chain is another, oh, I don't know, at least a couple $100. It's expensive. So an Alaskan mill, 84-inch, so their biggest mill, $575. Complete mill. Okay, here we go. So a complete 84-inch Alaskan mill, $2,475. But imagine how much money you'd make if you have good cuts and good slabs. You'll make that money back in no time, especially if you're in a good market where people are buying slabs. And I mean, people are always buying things like that. But okay, so I got some catalogs here. So this is from our friends over at Napa Power Equipment. I also got to meet them at Treetopia last year, and this is basically just a children's coloring book, an activity book. It's really freaking cool. I had to take a couple. I don't have any kids, but it's got activities, coloring, some mazes. It's got connect the dots, and it's all Stihl and chainsaw related. So of course, oh, they have some other power equipment in there. So of course, I had this one got damaged in storage somehow. I don't know how that happened. This is the good one right here. They'll probably have more. Let's see. IBS says, wow, $600 for a bar is crazy. I know. And that is the biggest bar that you can run on a 881 or a 3120, a 6-foot bar. On Big Bertha, on 661s, the biggest bar that I've mounted onto it is a 42-inch 404 pitch bar, Oregon bar. And that's a beast, man, to have to put that on. It's not that simple. So this is by a company called Giant. So they're part of, it almost looks like the Case logo. Maybe it's by like a sister brand. But these guys, so this is just their forestry machinery. And that's one of the cool things about the Treetopia Festival. They call it a festival, but really it's like a trade show. They have a lot of vendors there. So Stihl, Husqvarna, Echo, crane companies, Toro was there, Vermeer was there with all their various machines and equipment. I got to drive one of their, it's like a grapple bucket loader type thing. It basically looks like this one right here. That's how I ended up getting a Vermeer hat. That was part of the deal, is that you had to drive their machine through a crash, like an obstacle course, which was fun. Hopefully I get to make it out there this year, because I'm going to be even closer, because from here where I live now, it's only like 20 minutes away. It's out in Mare Island, so kind of like right outside of Vallejo. So IBS says you should get a Stihl 090. Why is that? I'm not really familiar with the 090s. I'll get an 080. That'd be cool. Or a 080, or no, an 084, which I already have a cylinder for. I'm still in the process of cleaning it up, and I started porting it. That was the first cylinder that I got, that it was scored up, and it was kind of like a it was like a test, it was like a practice cylinder, and it's coming out really good. I mean, now I have the time for it, but back then I didn't have the time to finish it, so it's kind of a side project right now. This here is a Husqvarna bar and chain catalog. So this is all the different bars and chains that you can run. Wait, this is actually different. Oh, this isn't the bar and chain catalog. This is actually just a product catalog. I thought I did have a Husqvarna bar and chain catalog. This one does have bars and chains in it, but it basically gives you a rundown of everything, all their technologies and everything like that. It gives you all their saws. This one just has saws, pole saws, yeah, and chains, and just various products. So it's a product catalog. Also very informative. But I do have one that was just bars and chains. I could have swore I did. Must have left that one behind. IBS says look it up. All right. Little West Coast. What is this? Just information. A little 10% off coupon code. This came when I got the replacement mufflers for our customer Jason and Leon for their 201s, with the new and revised version of the 201 mufflers that they just released last year, and they came out like towards the end of July. And these right here, my favorites. Well, for one, they're Stihl, and two, these are the so this is what you get when you work at a dealer. Only dealers get these. If you're going to be doing sales, or if you're going to be a tech, this tells you literally everything there is to know as far as specifications for all of their equipment: electric, gas, chainsaws, line trimmers, hedge trimmers. Not the same as you get as a customer. These are just like full detail. I call these the Stihl Bible. And no offense to those that are religious, I am religious as well. But I'm just saying, this is like the Bible. Everything to know about chains, how chains are made, literally everything. Chain brake system. I mean, these things are sweet, man. So I have the 2023, which is when I started working at the shop. And then I also have a couple of the 2024s that I was the one that pushed to get, because no one else seemed to have an interest. We had outdated stuff, even though not much has changed between the two, other than the 2024s have more electric power equipment, run times, battery sizes, literally everything. These books are freaking awesome. This one's freaking cool too. It's the Stihl bar and chain catalog. A little outdated. I also had them order the 2024s, but I didn't get a chance to bring it with me, but pretty much the same. The 2024 probably just has more electric models, but this has literally everything in here. Different rim sprockets, what bar and chain combinations you can run on different models. I mean, literally everything, man. This thing is sweet. And again, this is all stuff that only dealers get. And just information on cutters and how the chains are designed and how they work. It kind of breaks down, you know, how a chain is constructed. A little information on their oilomatic system, how that works. And then it goes through all their chains. And so yeah, if anybody needs any help finding a bar and chain, let me know. I gotcha. All right. So just going to be going through random stuff. As you see, we're just going to hang out. I'll be honest. I woke up feeling a little off today. I mean, I'm still in good spirit. I'm just getting kind of anxious to start work, and so I'm getting a little impatient. Plus, freaking Nash is kind of driving me crazy with the shitting in the house. It's like, what's up with that, dude? Especially because I'm down here, so I can see if he's at the door, and I've been seeing him at the door, and I open the sliding door, and I'm like, all right, go ahead and go do your business. And then he just doesn't do anything, so I close the sliding door, and then I go upstairs to go grab a few things before the live stream, and I find another mound of shit on the top of the stairs. Like, it's kind of annoying. I know he is still a puppy, but he's old enough to know better. You know what I mean? He definitely needs more training, but as far as potty training, I mean, he knows what to do. He knows what to do. It's just, you know, they do it once and then they want to try to keep doing it again. And I'm not his owner, but while I'm here watching him during the day, I try to just kind of work with him a little bit. But I feel like he needs more attention and more training. But I'm not his owner, so that's just an outsider perspective. Or opinion, I should say. All right, let's go through some fun stuff finally. Let's see what we got as far as parts. Because some of these parts I'll keep, and some of them I want to put up on my eBay store, which I haven't put anything up for sale for, you know, in a long time, because it takes time to put stuff on eBay. It's not just pictures and load. I mean, you can, but it takes a little more than that. So this is from, these are parts for my 500i when I had my 500i, brand new, when I did all the West Coast upgrades. So exhaust casing, brand new air filter, which this could be used if repairs come in. So I'll keep this around. I mean, all this stuff can be used if repairs come in, but set of dogs, inner and outer dogs. So I believe this is the inner dog and this is the outer. Wait, hold on a sec. No, I'm wrong. Outer dog and the inner. Or excuse me. Outer dog and inner dog. Okay, buddy. Chain catcher. And the air filter cover. It's just missing the little twist, the little dial, the little something that I took out to put on the Max Flow cover, because it doesn't come with one. You have to take the one off of your OEM cover and put it onto the Max Flow cover. Okay, so okay. But anyhow, I hope everybody's doing good out there. Hopefully everybody's finding themselves healthy and hopefully with some nice weather. It was nice putting Big Bertha back together yesterday. It's nice to see it assembled rather than in pieces, even though it's still missing some parts. Clutch assembly, muffler hardware, which hopefully I'll have that maybe this weekend. I'll have some of it hopefully by tomorrow. That'd be nice. So rewind spring. This is for a 201. IBS says, "You leaving already?" No, I'm not leaving. Not yet. Basically gonna stay here until, probably go until about 1 o'clock. We'll see. We'll see how, just want to go through all this stuff. And my girlfriend's sister, she comes home for lunch around like 1 o'clock. But I think some days she gets off early. Like on, I think Fridays she definitely gets off early. She sometimes gets off at like 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. And I think Thursdays also. I'm not sure. So I kind of want to still do this a little quick because I don't want her to see all this stuff all over her house. Well, it's not just her house, but I want to try to be respectful, you know? But I just want to kind of get a mental note of everything that I have left and whatnot. So clutch cover for a 661. These are the bigger ones from the bottom. So these are the covers that I believe come on the full wraps, because the clutch covers do change a little bit, I believe, if I remember correctly. So there's that. Fan housing, also for a 661. Has no model badge, no rewind assembly, no nothing. It's just this. It's just the fan housing. Hey, we got LBV in the house. Says, hey, what's going on, man? What up, LBV? Happy Thursday to you. Not a whole lot going on. Just going through some stuff that I brought over from the shop, from the old shop, and it's all mostly part inventory, and I'm just taking a note of everything that I have left and see what I want to put up on my eBay store, because I do have an eBay store. Haven't sold anything on there since last year, but I do well on there, or I did. So these are side plates for various models, 461s, 500Is, various models. I believe 661s also. So just some, still have a few left. Let's see. So I still have 5, which 5 comes in a pack. So I have a brand new pack right here. These do come in handy. These are the good ones too. These are the better ones. They're the thick ones, not like those flimsy ones. These are the 0.9 millimeter, I believe. I think I had 3 packs of these. Sold quite a few on the eBay store. I used one for a repair, but if anybody needs the part number, it's kind of hard to see, but it's 1128 664 1001. And these fit various models. Various models. Got some more dogs here. So this is a inner dog for a 261. These are the original dogs from Big Bertha, our 661. These are the originals. brand new original dogs for a 201T. These came off of our personal 201 before I sold it. I swapped them out for the West Coast. And then these are, this is a used inner dog for a 500i. So we got quite a bit of dogs out here. I know I have some more still at the shop that were left over from repairs and upgrades. And even though I tell customers like, hey, like, well, these are your parts, and a lot of the times they're like, oh man, just keep them, like in case you get another repair or whatever, just hold on to them. And it's like, okay, I definitely don't mind that, but sometimes space gets a little limited, especially at the shop where we were at, because it was really small over there. So it's basically a bunch of dogs here. LBV says, nothing much, just chilling. Oh, that was to IBS. IBS says BRB. LBV says, feel ya. This stuff is always so interesting for me to watch, even though I don't understand it at all. Hey, man, it's all good, you know? It's all right to hang out and enjoy the company. And like I said, hopefully you guys have some nice weather out there, everybody that's here watching. And we have somebody commenting, I believe in Russian. I don't understand, but much love to you. Thank you for being here. Hey, we got Stihl nearly tree cutting. What up, my friend? Happy Thursday. Welcome. We're now getting into the kind of good stuff here, just going through some parts, getting a little inventory to see what all we have left and to see what's what. So I brought this over. This is not new. It's a 16-inch bar Rollomatic E for my 200 for when I do bring it out. I'm gonna go hopefully pick it up either maybe tomorrow or this weekend sometime, just so that way I can have it here and have it ready for when I can start dialing it in. It needs a carburetor, and then I want to test the oil seals, which I'm really happy now that we have, you know, the pressure and vacuum tester working. So I'm excited for that. Brand new bottle of AMSOIL Sabre, full synthetic. This whole bottle makes, I believe, I thought this was the 5 gallon. No, this is 1 quart. So this makes quite a few gallons. So what? Maybe like 4 gallons? I'm not even sure. Depends on, I don't know. It's a pretty nice sizable bottle though. That's what I like to run in my personal chainsaws. I like the the VP Racing ethanol free, and then I mix that to a 50-1 or 40 depending on the saw. I don't get it. I don't really play around too much with oil mixtures. If it calls for 50-1, I stick to 50-1. If it calls for 32-1 or 40-1, I stick to that. But then again, I just haven't really messed around too much with oil mixtures. I'm sure one day I will, but I just run whatever it calls for. Carburetor. I forget what I had this for. I'm not sure. I think this is actually for a I think I had this for a BR600 blower, but it could probably be used for something else. It's a C1Q S126D carburetor. Oh. What? Oh, it comes with a neat little plastic majiggy thing. We'll have to see what other applications I could use this for, but I'm pretty sure it's for a BR600 blower that I was going to do a repair on for a customer, and then they ended up not wanting to do the repair. max flow for a 661. So this will be available to customers, but if it doesn't get used up by the time we get our 661 up and running, this will go onto ours, onto Big Bertha. So we'll see what happens. LBB says for messed up parts with rust and stuff like that, is it possible to restore it and use it again or nah? Yeah, I mean, I think so. I mean, it depends on how rusty, but a lot of parts, I mean, a lot of parts are reusable as long as they're not damaged or, they compromise basically the integrity of the part. But a little rust can usually be resolved. So if I have used parts, if a repair comes in, so if a saw comes in and I have either new or used in good condition, I will always give the customer the option if they want to use, save a few bucks and go with used, or if they want to buy new. And a lot of the times they'll say, let's go new or let's go used, or excuse me, wow, that made no sense. Most of the time they will go for, they're always like, if it's good condition and if you would run it and if you think it's okay, let's go with the used part and save a few bucks. Or sometimes they'll be like, nah, let's just go brand new. And so if I'm able to give them the choice, then I do. So, because I'm all for saving our customers money and go about it that way. So here is the oil seal for a 461. This is for the, I believe this is for the flywheel side, because they're two different sizes. So that'll get used for either repair or if we ever get another 461. So brand new roller bearings. This is for a 200T. And these are brand new pack. Roller bearing style. Another oil seal. Also for a 461, this is for the clutch side. So it's a lot bigger. So I have a brand new set of oil seals for a 461. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that I had them. Well, I knew I had one of them, but I thought I used them already. These are some, I forget what these were for. I think this is for a ignition module for a 200T. Washers and connector and a little plastic sleeve or garment for the connectors, for the cables. So MS200T coil washers and new connector and the little rubber piece there. I believe this is a screw for a 500i for the rewind, where the one that goes into the chain brake, into the crankcase. So 500i screw, chain brake linkages, linkage assembly. I think these are linkages, or I don't know what you would call them. I think they're linkages. But chain brake parts for a 500i. Stihl nearly tree cutting says, to me, if I'm deep into a unit, I put everything new, but again, I'm $300 into a 028 Super and I still need a carb. Damn. Yeah, I mean, it really just depends on the application. I do, like, me personally, if it's my personal stuff, I don't know. I don't know. It just really depends. It really depends on the condition of the parts, but I guess I usually do steer towards new parts. but it really just depends, you know. It really just depends on if the money's there or not for the parts. If it's not quite there, then you know I'll try to get a better price and go used. But I guess for me personally, I do try to go for new most of the time. But for our customers, because we want to save them money, you know, because they're already paying drop off inspection fees and labor, and you know it's nice to give people an option to save money, and always try to do our best to save them a few bucks wherever we can, you know. But yeah, I hear what you're saying though. It's like when people ask me, do you like OEM parts or do you like aftermarket? And that's where I always say that I'm an OEM guy. I always advocate for OEM, but sometimes, you know, if it's for testing or a little R&D, there is good aftermarket parts out there. But for my personal stuff, I do try to go for OEM, even though for Big Bertha, our 661, I was thinking about just getting a Meteor piston just for testing, just to see how it runs, and then get an OEM. But the Meteor pistons, which I've been told they are good quality, I was looking at them last night, and after shipping it, they're like $110, 115 bucks. A brand new OEM piston is 150, 160. So yeah, you know, a few more bucks. But at that point, might as well just go OEM. But that's pretty badass, man. 028 Super. I would like to add a 028 Super to my collection one day to go with my 028 Wood Boss. It's an AV, electronic, quick stop, all that good stuff. It does run, which we'll mess around with it another day. I'm going to post some pictures and a video of it today just because it's finally out of storage. But that's pretty badass. So for my 028, it does need a little bit of work. It needs some clutch work, chain brake work, and also a carburetor. And I feel like those are a little tricky to come by. There's a lot of rebuilt carburetors out there, but I would like to try to go for a new one. But if that's all I can find, then that's all I can find. So yeah, we got IBS back in the house. Stihl nearly tree cutting says Stihl don't make them. Doesn't make them anymore, but eBay has them for like 40 bucks. Yeah, autocorrect will get you, man. Yeah, so that's what I was just saying. eBay, that's where I buy a lot of parts. You can find a lot of good stuff on there as long as you know kind of what you're looking for and how to look. But yeah, eBay does have them for, yeah, like around that price. OEM, I think they're what? Not Walbro carburetors. I think there's Zama, or maybe they're Walbro. I'm not sure. Anyways, but a lot of them they're not new. They're rebuilt, but they run. So a brand new air filter cover for a 661. So this is the second one that I had laying around when I got Big Bertha. But I use the one that has the Magnum sticker on it, of course. Thankfully, I had quite a few 661 parts, because when I got Big Bertha, it's already a really nice saw. I haven't even cleaned it up yet. The plastics were still really good. Cosmetically, it was really good, but you know, I tend to be a little extra sometimes. So I had new shroud, a couple air filter covers, which this is one of them. This one doesn't have the Magnum sticker on the top. And then I had the one that has the Magnum sticker on the top, which is the one that I ended up using. I had a brand new rewind starter, so fan housing and rewind assembly. And then I have just the fan housing, so you still need to put, you know, the rewind spring, rope rotor, the pawls, everything, pull cord, handle. Have filler. I have a bunch of filler caps, so I put new filler caps on it. Had some West Coast goodies laying around. We got Black Merlin in the house. Says hello from Germany. Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. Hope you all are doing well out there in Germany. So this is a not a new sprocket, but clutch bell. So this is a rim sprocket style. Oh, I had one dog nut on here. Okay, so I could have used that. I still needed some though for Big Bertha. This is a 7-tooth. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. 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 Another bar nut. So actually, I don't need to buy a sprocket for Big Bertha because I guess I already have one. So I could just use this one. It's brand new, or it's not brand new, it's used, but clean it up a little bit with our favorite wire brushes and some purple power. Got the rim sprocket right here, and it's in good condition. Could be a little better, but it's still good for now. It has some life. Still has some good amount of life. Just need a needle bearing, the washer, the clip, and a clutch, which I might even have one laying around because I still have a lot of spare leftover parts still sitting over at the shop. So I might have something laying around over there. So I might not actually need to buy anything, which would be pretty nice. Got some bars. This is a 12-inch Stihl Roll-O-Matic E-bar that I modified to be able to mount on the 2511s. You have to modify. You have to pretty much make another hole there. This is for where the chain tensioner slide goes. Pushes the bar. I think that's what it's called, chain tensioner. We'll just say chain tensioner. But nice bars, really nice bars. I like the style of them. Brand new 12-inch Echo bar for the mini 32 the mini or the low pro 325 pitch. 16-inch light bar for like the 201s, or you can also run them on 194s, but at that point, I mean, I don't know. I'd just rather run a 12 or a 14 on the 194s. And then another 12-inch bar, non-modified, so brand new. Or not, just non-modified. Can't talk today. Couple of oil filters, or fuel filters. DeWalt bag. Brand new 20-inch light bar. So I still have a little bit of inventory left. Brand new carburetor for the 2511s. I think this one though, I took out the metering diaphragm, so it just needs a new metering diaphragm. It's a Walbro. Oh. Oh, this must have been a tester then, because I removed the limiter caps and it's missing the high jet. Oh boy. The things that go on over here. German brand. Yeah, German brand for sure. Sitting in the sun. Sun is nice, man. We had rain yesterday. We do have some sun peering out. It's still kind of cloudy. It's supposed to rain for the next 5 days. But right now it's nice. It's not windy. 70 degrees sounds nice. Damn, Stihl nearly tree cutting says it's -15 here. Y'all have good weather. Damn, -15? Yeah, that's chilly. LBV says it's like 80 over here. That sounds kind of nice though, honestly, man. It does. Hey, we got, I don't know, I can't read or I don't understand the username. I can't translate it, but they say hello from Greece. Yo, yo, yo. Happy Thursday. Much love to you guys out there in Greece. Thanks for joining in for a little bit. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Oh, I have more dog hardware right here. Okay, sweet. So actually, I'll put this together. I'll combine it because this is all kind of, I mean, it's all important, but dog hardware, bar nuts, muffler screws, really important. So I'm going to put all these. So I almost have a full set of hardware just for the dogs, for the outer dogs at least. I just need the screws and then an extra bar nut. That's good. I'll actually put this in here. Boom. And we almost have a whole clutch. We almost have a clutch assembly, a complete clutch assembly for Big Bertha. And I think these are actually the original filler caps from Big Bertha. Still good filler caps, so if a customer needs filler caps, we'll probably just throw them in on the house. Looks like a harness for a weed eater. So it could be for, this looks like the homeowner style harnesses. So maybe for like a FS 56 or 55, or really whatever you want to use it for. But brand new harness strap. Ah. So it looks like we have new hardware. So 4 mounting screws for a cylinder. I'm not sure what model this came off of or what they're for. And then the wrist pin, piston wrist pin, and then the little, I forget what the part is called, but this is what connects the piston onto the connecting rod. So I think this is from, it's either for a 661 or the 046. I'm not sure, but I'm going to see if these screws fit into Big Bertha because I'm missing one, but they look a little too thin. Like the diameter looks a little too small, so I'm not sure. But either way, hardware is always important to have. Whole bunch of random stuff in here. Stihl nearly tree cutting says every nut, screw, bolt counts. Definitely, most definitely. I agree. Hardware is important, man. Hey, we got Top Gun in the house. Says, "Sup, man? How you doing?" Maverick here from Romania. Maverick, much love to you, man. Much love to you and everybody out there in Romania. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for coming in and hanging out for a little bit. So this looks like trimmer stuff. So the coupler and everything that you need to mount blades onto your line trimmer. So these are the new style that have everything already put together, because normally you'd have to buy everything separate. This piece, and then the nut, which I actually do have. So I have the full setup right here. The only thing that we're missing is, which that usually comes with the line trimmer, the thrust plate. You always got to have your thrust plate, and that goes on first. Little flathead screwdriver. The scranch with the T27. These are also really important because, man, so these are the little rods that go into the trimmer head, so that way you can take off your trimmer head and switch over to a brush cutting blade or whatever you're going to put on. These are really important. So I didn't realize I had these. And I have not a lot of stuff, but I mean, I have a good amount of stuff, but some of the stuff I didn't know that I even had. Still or at all. So some trimmer accessories or trimmer parts and some tools. Little flathead there. Top Gun says, thank you, man. Yeah, man, of course. Thank you for being here, hanging out with us. Hey, we got First Generation Farmer in the house. What up, what up? Says, happy Thursday. Hope all is well with you. My friend, appreciate you. Hope everything is all well with you. And thank you for being here and taking time out of your day to see what the heck we got going on over here, which is just going through a bunch of stuff, taking a little mental count of everything that I have left over and see if there's anything that I want to keep or post on the eBay store. But I think most of this stuff I'll keep, especially the saw stuff. But some of this stuff we'll probably put up on the eBay store. Black Maryland says metric nuts. Yes, so everything is metric. Who uses? I think most equipment has metric now, but some equipment might still run standard. But I know for what we have here is metric hardware. Let's see. Looks we got a loop handle. I think this was off of a FS55. No, this is actually new. So this is probably for FS56, or I'm not even sure, really and truly. But line trimmer handle. And I got the hardware for it. Okay. So I think this is for a professional trimmer. So it could be for the FS91, 131, maybe a 240. So we have the mounting brackets, the mounting hardware, and a flathead screwdriver. Is this even open? It's not. Dang. And another harness. So this is like the homeowner style. So that the ones that come on like the 45s, 56s, 55s. But I'm sure you can use them on the pro models as well. So since I don't ever get line trimmers here, this is probably something that I'll put up on eBay, and the harnesses and everything else. Or I could just keep it. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. First Gen Farmer says, looks like a mess. Yeah, well, now that I have everything out here, it's starting to look kind of cluttery. Here, I'll show you guys what it... but everything was in here, so it's kind of had things a little bit organized in here. But and then I have more random stuff in here. I'm pretty sure this is all chains. Don't mind my feet. I'm gonna try to go through this a little quicker because my lady sister will be here for lunch soon. So this is a full wrap kit for a Husqvarna 572. It comes with the full wrap handle, clutch cover, dogs, hardware, and that's pretty much it. I had, yeah, just one of these. Okay, so I don't have too much more to go. So I still have the user manual for my 2511T. I have the user manual for the 201 that I had, and the user manual for the 500i that I also had. I sold them both just to reinvest into the shop. And then the original tools for the 2511. Some good old safety goggles. I have some random stuff now. Black Merlin says, what do you think about Husqvarna? I like Husqvarna. My personal favorite, though, my personal choice is, of course, Stihl. You guys know that I'm a disgusting Stihl fanboy, but I like Echo. I like Husqvarna. Really, anything that runs good, I'm a fan for. When it comes down to trimmers, whether it's line trimmers or hedge trimmers and leaf blowers, I really like Echo a lot. Compared to Stihl, I'll take a Echo trimmer or leaf blower any day. I've never used Husqvarna trimmers before, but my favorites are Echo, and same thing with, for leaf blowers. Chainsaws, my top choice is always Stihl, but I like it all, man. I really do. I really do. Bill Jensen in the house. Yo, what up, Bill? Happy Thursday. All right, so let's get it going here. So we have a brand new bag of filler caps. Apparently the ones with the blue O-rings, these are the new and improved and the better ones. That's what I put on Big Bertha. I don't know if that's true. More filler caps, the blue O-rings. I'll just keep these all together. So brand new exhaust casing for a Stihl 881. This is actually still posted on my eBay store, but nobody wants it. But we got it. This is a Stihl grinding wheel to sharpen carbide chains. These go for, you guys don't even know how, like you guys probably won't believe how much these go for. And then 661 dogs. These are the ones that I like. These are some pretty badass dogs. Brand new. I think on Bailey's right now, on Baileys.com, they have these wheels going for about 300 bucks, if not a little more. No joke. You could probably find them cheaper somewhere else, but these things are expensive. And these you would use on the Stihl USG grinder or any other grinder that has this diameter. But in case you are needing one, the part number is 5203. So 5203 7570901. Carbide grinding wheel. It's crazy, man. All right. More filler caps. The blue ones. So I'll put those. Now we really got a mess going here. First gen says BRB. Alrighty, alright. So filler caps. Another pair of safety goggles. So the brand new little grommet and screw that goes on top of the, this is for a 661 cylinder. So that's good, that's handy. Bark box for a 660 or 066. I wonder if there's a way that I can make it fit on Big Bertha. Maybe like modify it a little bit somehow. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep this one out just to mess around a little bit. See what we can, I don't know. File handles. Oh my goodness, more filler caps. So more filler caps. The non-blue O-ring. Some model badges. So I have 661 model badge and 651 model badge. Primer caps, or primer bulbs, whatever you guys want to call them. These are the caps though. Ignition module. I'm not sure what model this is for, but we got a brand new coil here. And another carburetor. I think this is the one for the BR600. And the other one, I'm not sure what that was for. I'm gonna have to look it up. So carburetor and coil here in this bag, and model badges, and primer caps. Hey, we got Grayson in the house. What up, what up? Hope you're doing good, man. Happy Thursday. Man, we got a lot of shiza here. I thought I knew I had some stuff, but I didn't think I still had this much. I must have really, well, I obviously stocked up before I started up our little shop here. I'm not going to take it out. I'm not going to take them out, but I still have, I'll take one out. I still have two AP 500S batteries and two 300 AP, two 300S batteries, also the AP. So this powers all the like professional level battery powered equipment. These I haven't used. I'm kind of hanging on to them because they're really cool. They are Stihl repair tags. I have some Husqvarna clutch covers. I have two of the same ones and then one single. I think they're for ranchers though. One's for like the 460s and one's for 450. I'm not sure, but I know they're for ranchers. Are they for ranchers? I'm not even sure. But so I have two different kinds. So these two are the same. These two are the same. This is a different one. A rewind starter for a 193T, and a clutch cover for the 193T as well. This is the cool stuff here. This is, oh, I thought this was for an 026. So handguard for a 170 and air filter cover for an 026. And these are trimmer parts, line trimmer. So this goes on the tube on the tube assembly. So this is where you'll hook up your harness. So I have a couple of these little harness collars or harness mounts. Oh, I did have one. I was looking for one of these not too long ago. Air filter base for a 201. Hey, we got Rad Dad Moody in the house. What up, Rad Dad? Hope you're doing well. Rad Dad is asking, are you going to Treetopia? That's the plan. I would really like to. I got the opportunity to go last year, and I had a really good time. And so, yeah, that is the plan, especially now that I'm even closer to Mare Island. So I'm here in Napa. So from where I'm at, it's only about a 20-minute drive. So, so yeah, that is the plan. Are you going? Which actually, speaking of Treetopia, I have my little goodie bag here that has a whole bunch of stuff, some chainsaw parts, and I think it still has a lot of goodies from Treetopia, because I was just snatching up all the free stuff. I was just grabbing stuff, man. Stickers, flyers, just all the merch. Rad Dad says, dude, that would be sweet. I want to hit up Bunyan this year. Yeah, me too. That's also another thing on my bucket list, is to hit up the Bunyan show. So, there's still plenty of time until then, October. So just got to hustle and grind and save up all my pennies, and hopefully, because I really want to be able to meet everybody, all the Ripsaw guys, meet Buckin, you already know, meet the man Aaron, maybe Ground Pounder will be out there, of course, John Bob, just everybody, man, just meet everybody and just be around people that love what we love, Red Dad says, no, sir, got to work my tail off, but definitely want to hit Bunyan. Yeah, hopefully it's near Michigan again. Yeah, I think, don't they do the Bunyan show in Ohio? I think they do it in Ohio. I don't know if it changes, but hopefully though, hopefully we can make it, man, to the Bunyan show, because that's a great show. I would even like to make it to Sawfest, but I think this year I'm gonna have to choose one or the other, because it's quite the investment. But I would definitely choose the Bunyan show for sure. We got John Nugent in the house. Says, how would you know that the crankshaft seals were leaking in a two-stroke? Well, the proper way is to do a pressure and vacuum test with a pressure vacuum tester, like the Stihl or the Mighty Vac pump. There's also another way to check, which you can check it while, like if it's a chainsaw, while it's running, you tilt it on its side and see how it performs, tilting it on its side. But the way that I would do it to be more precise and accurate, and it's just the best way to do it, is to put it under, pressure and vacuum. That's the way to do it. And then if you want to know what side is leaking, whether it's the flywheel or the clutch side, all you got to do is spray a little soapy water on the oil seal, hit it with some pressure, and if it's leaking, it'll start bubbling up. So it's kind of like checking for a puncture in a inner tube. That's the way that I would do it. I would just, if you can, I would just you know, run a pressure and vacuum test on it. Or if you don't have a pressure and vacuum tester, you could always do the running test and see if it performs any differently, tilting it on its side. So, but if you can, I would just do it the more proper way and just do a pressure and vacuum test. Rad Dad says, I want to meet all them boys, all them guys too. I think it's Ohio or Indiana. Treetopia is the one to go to. Yeah, Treetopia was awesome this year or last year. It was fun. I got invited out, and we went out there, and man, we had a great time. All right, and that's pretty much all I got. So quite a bit of stuff. I didn't realize I still had so much left. I really must have just been buying a bunch of stuff to have, and I even have some RB800 nozzle tips, or nozzles for the RB800 Stihl pressure washer and and a wand, or spray lance. That's what they call it. Damn. Okay, so I still have some stuff, I guess. All right. Now to put it all away and go through the smaller bag. Damn. Because now I really have a whole mess here. And like I said, this in here is just chains. I'm just going to go through and see what chains I have left. And then in here I still have some random stuff. And that's pretty much it. Blue Bear in the house. Much love to you, Blue Bear. Says, and I'm going to read this one, guys, because it's kind of funny. They're asking, what color is your thong? Today I'm wearing red. Because there's supposed to be an eclipse today. And Mexicans believe that you have to wear red and blah, blah, blah. There's like a whole thing. So I'm wearing red today. Interesting comment. LBV says, damn, that's a lot. Yeah, man, that's I knew I had some stuff, but I didn't realize that I still had some stuff. I mean, so file handles, air filter base for a 201. I need to keep this one kind of up towards the top of the pile. Handguard for a 170. I'm just gonna put stuff away, man. I'm just gonna like kind of throw it in there. Well, not throw it in, but because my girl's sister is about to show up for lunch here in a little while, and she's gonna be like, "What the hell's all that shiza?" Blue bear. I can't tell if it's bear or beer, but we'll just say bear. Says eclipse, moon me. Whoa. Okay. So this muffler I'm going to leave out. Actually, no, because I already know that it's not going to fit the 661 because it just doesn't fit. So I'm going to just put that back. I know I said I was going to mess around with it, but no need to ruin a good bark box just to see if I can make it fit, because obviously if it was meant to fit, it would say 661, 660, 066, but it does not. So no need to ruin it, even though I have a few of those laying around, I believe. Okay. All right. John Nugent says, thanks. I was wondering if I took the block off and poured diesel down, would I see it coming out of seals if the seals were leaking? I don't have a vac tester. I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure about that. I mean, if it's really bad, there's a good chance. There's a good chance that you might have some leakage. But if you don't have a pressure vacuum tester, I would try doing the running test. So, you know, if you have your saw, you know, you have it running, tilt it on each side and just let it sit there for a while. If it's really bad, your RPMs are just gonna, I mean, it's just, you'll hear it. You'll be able to tell the way it starts performing, and then do it on both sides. That's still not going to help you determine what side is leaking until you put it under pressure and do the soapy water trick. But at least it'll give you an idea if you do have a bad oil seal. Or, of course, you know, the good old pressure vac method. But, you know, and I understand that not everybody has that. But that's one way you can get an idea. So, all right, let me put this away. Let me put this huge container, or not the huge container, but so this is one tub, bunch of stuff. All right, LBV, much love to you. Thank you for hanging out for a little bit, and also if you guys didn't know, LBV was the one that suggested, hey, why don't you try some WD-40 when I was working on my pressure and vacuum tester, and so far I think it's holding up good, but I haven't tried it since we fixed it. But LBV is the man. Much love to you, and hopefully see you on the next one. Okay, let me put this away. Okay, let's go through the Treetopia bag, because I do have some parts in there, and I just want to see what I have. New Max Flow air filter. Ah. A Egan straight pipe for the 2511. These are freaking sweet. Egan makes some good products. The sprocket for a 2511 325 pitch, some hardware, and needle bearing. So this is from the original sprocket from my 2511, because on mine I was running the quarter pitch, but a buddy of mine, and he's also a customer, wanted to run the quarter pitch, and at that point I already had my 2511 torn down because I was going to port it. So I just sold him my quarter pitch conversion because it was brand new. All I did was a couple of test cuts with it. I was running the ripsaw bar and the Stihl chain. So a couple of BPMR 7A spark plugs, a couple of CMR 6H spark plugs. Of course, they got to be NGK. A couple of air filter covers for the 194s. The rolling chain catchers. So I had these for when customers wanted to upgrade to the West Coast dogs. You gotta run a chain catcher on them. Brand new sprocket. So it's the clutch, you know, just the rim sprocket setup. And actually, I could also use this on Big Bertha because this comes with everything. Clutch bell, the rim sprocket, the washer, and the clip. So there we go. It's all coming together. A few air filters for the 194s. Another sprocket kit. This is for 325 pitch, 7-tooth. Also comes with the washer and the clip. Uh, 200T air filter. Oh, okay. Some West Coast exhaust ports. I think this is every size that they make. So these are universal ports. Different sizes. I believe this is every size that they make. Comes with everything that you need to port up your muffler. Suspension kit for a 462. Bark box for a 462. And another bark box for 660s or the 066 and the 066. And we got some depth plates. So 404 pitch and 325. Sweet. Okay. I can dig it. I can dig it. And everything else that I have in here is all just stuff that I got from Treetopia, all the goodies, all the freebies, and the merch. Might as well just get into that. I think I still have enough time here. Husqvarna lunch bag. Granberg koozie. Some camp sticker sheets. So they make climbing gear and accessories. So like carabiners, pulleys, and things like that. Really good brand. Someone had earplugs, which actually, you know what? I didn't know I had these because these are handy when I'm out there testing saws because I have the Stihl ones that go into your ears, like the non foam, and they work good, but man, they hurt. They hurt really bad. And a bunch of stickers, because if you guys didn't know, I love stickers a lot. So these are from Treetopia. It says I am the human claw, and that's one of the games that they have. Arborist games, because they have Arborist games, and that's one of the ones that they have. So you can win prizes, and you have to basically climb on a rig, and then you're basically a human claw, and you have to pick up the boxes with your leg, and then climb back to the other spot. And the prizes were sweet, man. Helmets, gear, but mostly helmets. I don't know what brand this is, but red chili. Oh, these stickers are cool. This crane is freaking awesome. It's the Z10 HD Arbor Pro crane. Really cool. And they also had that on display out there. Some Elder Ridge stickers. Another human claw. A noble oak. They do safety and training. Some more camp stickers. Business cards, because you know your boy is always out there networking. So Mickey Donahue from Echo, I know him personally from when I worked at the power equipment. He's the rep for our area, and I saw him at Treetopia, the friends over at Napa Power Equipment. It's just him and his wife that run it, and then he has a couple of mechanics, and that's where I go now that I'm living here in Napa. I go shop and buy stuff there. Another red chili sticker. Another Connor. I wonder who Connor is. Maybe the mechanic. I'm not sure. More camp stickers. Little Vermeer keychain. Another camp sticker. Some Granberg stickers. And those are the folks that make and that invented and make the Alaskan mills. More Granberg stickers. Ooh, my favorite. I didn't think I had these anymore. I thought I had quite a few of these, but I gave some of them away, I think. Good old Milwaukee stickers. You guys know that we're Team Milwaukee over here, but I also like DeWalt. Some Vermeer stickers. Hey, we got Jackson in the house. More camp stickers. Like I said, I was just grabbing stuff, guys. I mean, of course, I would ask them if it was okay if I grabbed stuff, but I was just grabbing. Echo stickers. These are really cool. Really cool stickers. Have a few of them. Okay, I'm going to show you guys just a few more little things, but I'm going to go ahead and cut this live because they're about to be home soon, like right now. Another Echo sticker. NJ Crane Company. His logo is pretty sweet. More Vermeer stickers. Another Crane sticker. Okay. Ah, this is the one. This was my favorite. Oh yeah, here we go. Might as well just show you the rest of the stuff here. Got quite a few of these. I went pretty hard on these ones. But you can never have enough pens, first of all. Stihl pens. These are pens and stylus from Moorbark. They sell chippers, stump grinders. Some of these like masks, you can wear them as masks or bandanas. So cask safety. I think most of us know who those are, who they are. They make badass helmets. NJ Crane Company. And this is the last of it here. Oh, a couple more things. My favorite company, you guys, I don't know if you guys know or not, but it's my favorite company. One of my favorite companies, Vermeer. So they have these like journal notebooks. Come with pens. They were just hooking us up, man. They were just going for it. They actually got quite a few of these. Vermeer keychains. Alltech. So they make like cherry pickers and boom trucks, like buckets. Really big brand. And then this is from camp. They gave me a little, what do you call these? Carabiners? No, little clips. He's like, hey, do you want one? I'm like, yeah, of course. And that's pretty much it, guys. So I didn't realize I still had quite a bit here. I'm actually pretty excited that I have some clutches, or you know, some sprockets left, because I didn't think I did. Those will come in handy, especially for Big Bertha. And I think after my girlfriend's sister comes for lunch and leaves, we'll bring out Big Bertha and we'll check out the carburetor, because that's one thing that I wanted to do yesterday, was check its metering diaphragm and just to see the condition of it. And just see what it looks like. But all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna finish putting this stuff away. That's all for now. I appreciate you guys hanging out and going through all my stuff with me. I had to get done just to see where things are at. But we'll be back in a little bit. I'm guessing probably I'm gonna say like an hour and a half, so maybe 2:30, and we'll go through the chains and see what chains I have, and then that'll conclude the inventory, and then we'll mess around with the 661, check out the carburetor, and then go from there. So, but as always, I really appreciate you guys for always taking the time to come by, hang out, even if it is just to say hello, and just see what kind of craziness we have going on, and just in general, just all the love and support throughout our time with our channel and the live streams, and just keeping things positive and respectful and kind, and yeah. So hey, we got Crawford Ranch in the house. Says what up Crawford. I feel bad because we're on our way out, Crawford, but we'll be back at I'm gonna say 2:30. So we're gonna take a little break here, and well, the main thing is because I live with my girlfriend and her sister, and her sister is basically about to show up for her lunch break because she works just down the way here, and I like to just do my best to give her space when she comes home and has her lunch break, gets a little peace and quiet. I definitely didn't want her to see all my junk everywhere, so just for that. But we'll come back and we're gonna do a couple things and hang out. So, but anyways, much love to everybody. Thank you for being here again, and hopefully we'll see each other on the next one. So I'm gonna plan for 2:30. Could be a little earlier, but I'm gonna just say 2:30 just to give myself a little time, and we'll go from there. So for now, much love, and we'll see each other soon. Peace.